Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing okay today. Right now, I'm sitting on my chair by the window. Outside, the rain is falling softly, tapping on the glass. The world feels a little quieter, a little slower. And I thought, maybe this is the perfect moment to sit with you. Rainy days always make me feel something special. Do you know that feeling? When the sky is gray and everything outside looks a little blurred, it's almost like the world is asking us to pause, to breathe, and to listen. Sometimes life is so busy. We run from one thing to the next, chasing goals, solving problems, trying to look strong. But on a rainy day, it feels okay to stop for a while, to just sit, to let the memories come back. Some happy, some a little bittersweet, and to remember that all of them are part of who we are. So today, I don't want this to be a lesson or advice. I want this to be a small space of calm for you and me, a space where we can slow down together, share gentle thoughts, and maybe find a little comfort in the sound of the rain. You know, rainy days always carry memories with them. For me, sometimes the rain takes me back to childhood. I remember sitting near the door of my old house, watching the water run down the street. My mom would be in the kitchen, cooking something warm, and the smell of food mixed with the sound of rain always made me feel safe. Other times, rain reminds me of quiet walks. Walking alone, umbrella in hand, with soft music playing in my ears. The streets would be almost empty, and I felt like the whole world belonged to me for a little while. Maybe for you, the rain brings back different memories. A time with friends, sharing stories under one umbrella. Or maybe sitting in a cafe, watching the world go by. Or maybe it reminds you of a person. Someone you miss, someone you loved, or someone you once were. Rain has a way of unlocking those doors in our hearts, doesn't it? Sometimes the memories make us smile. Sometimes they make our eyes a little wet, just like the windows on a rainy day. And that's okay, because memories are proof that we lived, that we felt, that we loved. You know, when I sit here and listen to the rain, I start to wonder, what does happiness really mean? For a long time, I used to think happiness was something big, like reaching a goal, getting the perfect job, or living the life I dreamed of. But the more I think about it, the more I realize happiness often hides in the small, simple things. It's in holding a warm cup of tea on a cold day. It's in hearing a familiar song that takes you back to a good memory. It's in laughing with someone you love until your stomach hurts. And sometimes it's just in moments like this, sitting quietly, with the rain as our background music. Life is not always easy. We all face struggles, disappointments, and days when we feel lost. But even then, the small sparks of happiness are still around us. Maybe we don't always notice them, but they're there, waiting for us to pause, slow down, and see them. And you know what? That's what rainy days teach me. That happiness doesn't always shout loudly. It whispers, just like the sound of raindrops outside my window right now. My friend, if you're listening to this right now, maybe you're also sitting somewhere on a rainy day. Maybe you're feeling calm, or maybe you're carrying something heavy in your heart. I just want you to know, you're not alone. Even though we may be far apart, we are connected in this quiet moment, through the sound of rain and through these words. Sometimes it's easy to feel like nobody understands us. We smile in front of others, but inside we might be tired, worried, or even a little sad. And that's okay. Every person you see around you is carrying their own memories, their own battles, and their own dreams. You are not strange for feeling this way. You are simply human. Rainy days remind me of that truth. We all share this journey. We all have stories, laughter, heartbreak, and hope inside us. And even when you feel small or invisible, remember, your story matters. Your feelings matter. You matter. So as we sit here together, listening to the rain, I want you to take a slow breath and just allow yourself to be. No pressure, no judgment. Just you, me, and this peaceful moment. So, my friend, we've shared this rainy moment together. We've traveled through memories, thought about happiness, and reminded ourselves that it's okay to just pause and feel. The rain outside will stop soon. The clouds will pass and the sun will shine again. That's how life is too. Difficult moments don't last forever. They come, they soften us, and eventually they fade, making space for something new, something brighter. But the memories, the lessons, and the little sparks of happiness we find along the way, they stay with us. They remind us of who we are and how far we've come. So before we end, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for sitting with me, for sharing this quiet, rainy day together. I hope that wherever you are, you feel a little lighter, a little calmer, and maybe a little more connected. Take care of yourself. Be gentle with your heart. And remember, sometimes the smallest moments can hold the greatest peace. Until next time, my friend, stay warm, stay hopeful, and let the rain carry your worries away.